I'm here. I'm here and I'm here and I'm here and I'm here. Wasn't that fast? I miss Oomphy. She'll be back soon, hopefully. We have a couple routes to go back on, actually. It'll be great when she's back, though. It'll be like when we got Hiroko and Moko back. It's been that long, almost. No, that's not true. That's not even been close to that long. I think my philosophy here is to simply just, when we get to an ending, go back to the most recent choice. So I think we're going to work our way backwards. I don't know if that seems stupid. I think it makes sense, though. Yeah, I mean, she's dead on a lot of this. I don't know if she'll be back until, like, a week or 2 weeks from now. We're gonna miss Shoma for a while, too. But, like, you know what's awesome, Sis? We have the power to just do bits. We can do whatever we want. That ended on day 66. That ended on day 65. That's crazy. Do you want to do Manga Corner super quick? I don't know if we'll find another opportunity to. We'll do it super quick. It'll be a quickie. Go to day 16. Yeah, let's take a look. Oh, you can super speed it with 2 sticks. Notice how nothing has ever happened on day 16. Non-existent day. That's funny. Eventually, man. Eventually. I'm sure. Guys. Welcome to the show. Happy Sunday. How was your weekend? Mine was good. I had a pretty good weekend. I played some Chain of Memories. I got really far in that. I've gotten much better at the game since last week. I beat Larcene, and after I beat Larcene, I learned how to truly play. I fought Larcene not really getting it like I thought I did, and then I truly did get it right after that fight. I went through my trial, and now the game is easy. And now the game is easy. I think I started Mother 3. I also played some Paranormasight last night. That was fun. Like I said, I only played like a half hour of it or so. What are you? This is raw. I'm at a cool part of that. Without getting too much into it, I'm at a point where the cop duo linked up with the student duo, and they exchanged info. And they like put out a warrant. I'm excited to see what happens next in that. I love the cop duo. They might be my favorite at the moment. Here we go. I like the cop duo, and I like the housewife and the detective. I think that's my favorite. Those are my 2 favorites. Anyway, Kyoshika Mangadori's Mangadori Corner! What do you got in the tank for us this week, Kyosh? What do you got in the tank this week? It was a pretty stacked week, actually. Fantastic manga week, I would say. I wish we weren't in such a rush here. There was One Piece this week. One Piece was awesome. In an insane twist. I mean, we kind of knew this would have to happen, but it's still, like, bizarre on paper. We are doing... Obviously, always a spoiler warning. We are doing a Brook flashback in the middle of Elbaf. And I'm here for it because it's already, like, awesome. I loved the content we got today. Yeah, I mean, I thought we might wait on this, but I knew it would have to happen. I thought the ending to the chapter was, like, really cool. And I think young Brook is, like... It's interesting. It's weird seeing him without his glasses. It's really weird seeing him without the glasses. Fun stuff though. Little spoiled? Dang. I mean, I was just spoiled by the app saying, what today's chapter was. You know, when you get the little banner. Yeah, Brooke is cool. I really like Brooke. I'm glad to see him getting more fleshed out. Ah, okay. I see, sis. That sucks. Hate that. But it was a really cool chapter. I don't know how much longer it will be. But I hope we get, you know, I hope it amounts to something nice. Young MJ? Oh, interesting. I don't think I made that connection. What else? Kagurabachi was awesome this week, guys. Seriously, like, Kagurabachi has leveled up this arc. I know I've been gassing it up. That is also in a big flashback. That is in, like, the big flashback arc, talking about the before times. And the chapter basically ended with, like... The chapter ended with a notebook that said, like, the Enchanted Sword Plan. It might as well have said, like, Kagurabachi. Like... It was raw. I think we're at the end of the flashback. Best arc in the series, easily. I'm very excited for it to come back to the present. I think we're entering a time skip. Very good chapter. Very cinematic storytelling. I loved it. Fleshed out the worlds extensively. I don't know. Hokuzono, like, leveled up. Sakamoto Days was more of Shin fighting some, like, Rockstar guy. The Rockstar guy we've seen nothing of, so it's tough to be invested in it, but, you know. More of that. Sakamoto Days has just been all fighting lately. We'll see how that goes. Kiyoshi was raw. Like I said last time, we had, like, a little bit of a spirit bomb going, and today was the climactic finish. Today there was a beam clash. It was cool though. I really liked how it was paneled. It was very like, oh, you're our last hope. If this attack fails, we all die down here. I think it was fun. Kanato's magic. I have to imagine it seems like it's gonna get cut soon, but the story doesn't seem to be approaching that, so I don't know. He's going through a training arc, and it's, you know, it's been what it's been. He's at the village of women, and he's been using his massage powers on them. I liked today's chapter though. It was cute. I don't know what's going on with that series. I hate, like, having the metatextual, like, understanding that something might get axed, because it influences how I engage with the story. But, you know, that's just how it is, I guess. You know, I hope it figures something out. Alien Headbutt is ending. The final battle has begun. Yeah, I think I have to too, Sis. I mean, maybe this is a weird batch anyway. They can't cut too much, or they'll have nothing, so maybe it'll just make it. Alien Headbutt is the final battle. It might end next week, I don't know. Roku's House of Oddities was fantastic this week. I quite liked it. I actually was looking at my phone in the 5-minute break we took, and I saw Will celebrating it, and I agree. I thought it was a great chapter. Really funny, really well characterized. We have done, like, our first couple intro chapters, spending, like, a chapter each on each of the spirits, and now we've done that, and they all went to, like, dinner tonight. Or this week, or whatever you want to say. They all went to dinner together, and we got to see them all kind of playing off each other, and it was like really good. They went to a family restaurant, and the noble vampire guy was like, look at this like peasant, look at this like peasant eatery, like what is this here? And like the little girl was looking at like the little kids menu like playmat, and she was trying to do the spot the difference game that they have on those, and the vampire guy was like, this is so simple, and he looked at it and he was like, I can't figure this out. Like, it was really funny. They all got lost on a little kids menu spot the difference, and then there was like a wholesome ending to it, and it was nice. It was funny. I recommend that series. I think it's starting to show promise. Speaking of show promise, Class 2B Hero Destroyers, I think finally woke up a little this week. I've been a little worried about it. Chapter 1 was fantastic, and then after that, I felt like it was dragging its feet, which you should not do starting at Chapter 2. I know Sorachi loves a slow story, but it's just like, in today's climate, it's like hard to not worry when a story is like that. But we finally had some developments this week, and I thought it was good, and it was funny. Keep up the pace, I hope. There was a spy family this week, and I thought, again, really funny. Yeah, that's the thing, like, nothing was happening. There was a spy family this week that I thought was really funny. There's a great arc right now, where Lloyd is at a house party run by the secret police. All of the secret police are at this house party, and he's just trying to lay low. And the director of the secret police showed up and was like, hey guys, can I join the party? And they were all like, dude, you are not supposed to be here. And he was like, come on, I want to be at the party. So the director of the secret police came back dressed as the pizza guy, and the pizza guy came into the party, and they were all like, that's the director. And then Yor showed up, and Lloyd is trying not to blow his cover, and it's funny. Good arc. And last but not least, Akane Banashi was fantastic. She finished her story, and she had a real shonen protagonist moment where like a couple of the supporting cast were like, you know what? This is the first time Akane has performed like without a limiter. We finally got to see her like at her true potential. And she was like, whoa. She was like, I think I unlocked Rakugo Overdrive. And her girlfriend was like, that's stupid. But the others were like, ski senpai. She has been doing challenge runs up until now. This was the first time she was free to like show off entirely, because she had to. And it's been cool. Great chapter. My chapter of the week is difficult. I think it's between Akane, Kagurabachi, and maybe One Piece. I don't think One Piece had like One Piece for just like the surprise value, but I still think like in terms of moving the needle, I might give it to Kagurabachi just for, I got chills at the end of Kagurabachi today, so I think I'm gonna give it to that. Yeah, she got rid of the effortless realm. I'm giving it to Kagurabachi. What about you, Koshika? Oh, quite the same. I feel quite the same. Verily. Kagurabachi. That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear it. Alright, real quick. What bonding events are in here? Hold on. Real quick. Beyond speed. That's raw. Don't mind me, I'm just counting. Flavors of memories.
Sorry for bringing this up all of a sudden, but...
Oh, hold on, I'm skipping this. Sorry, Nozomi, I love you, but I'm skipping this. Did we get to see all their rooms? We do see their rooms.
You've got good taste.
Show me your room.
Hey, when this war is over, let's rip through town on motorcycles together. No license? Just hop on the back of mine. My seats even come with fancy leopard print. It's a deal, yeah? We'll go faster and fast and see what happens.
What was the other one? Kaushika? We've seen her room. Remember when she was sick? Oh my goodness, I have a fever. I have love sickness. Here, yeah? Before decision battle, but like we're in the decision, right? Oh my god, no. You know what? I kind of get it. I kind of get it. Because how would they track our battle state? It comes after 2 waves of battle. Would we just go into phase 4 with like full everything? Man, really? Maybe we'll do this another day then. I hate to go out of order, but...
What the hell? Did Ato really manage to convince you guys to come back? Where is he anyway?
Oh, he convinced us all right.
He told us everything in gory detail.
Oh, then you guys know.
Yeah, and we're ready
Bruh.
to fight you.
What? Why?
We've made our decision. Prepare yourselves.
Wait! You've got it all.
Please! It's disgraceful to watch you make excuses.
Last me to skip. Alright. Hooray!
Not bad.
What are we, Johnny Test? All these whip cracks. Rah. Rah!
I feel the burn!
Me too. Rah. Still a lot to sit through. It's still a lot to not skip. Is it Kino to have a mid-battle decision? Yeah. Let's not do it too many more times though. This time, I'll kill you, Nozomi. Oh, sis, no. This time it's about us -1. What?
All right.
And we're saving Ato. Oh, come on. I murmured my answer as I held Nozomi. No.
Thank
Oh.
you, Takumi.
Movie. Alright, it's really fucking stupid to do this, and it goes against the whole theme of this route, but I guess I gotta kill Nozomi.
You don't need to thank me.
Okay, then I won't. Instead, just promise me one thing. That you won't regret your choice.
Yeah. I promise.
He looks down at the endings. I won't regret it. Definitely won't regret this one. By the way, I am just Karo. I just remembered. Oh man. Put the letterbox aspect ratio on and play my song, please. She nodded, satisfied. And then... grabbing his ass. That's kind of like Zomi's life force streamed into me through my infuser. This is like... This is good.
Me? I... laugh.
What was she gonna say? Shut up!
Well done, Takumi. You killed her with your own two hands.
Shut the hell up.
Of course, how could it go any other way? How heroic you are with the power you got from sacrificing her. A shame I'm going to kill you anyway.
Very good, Takumi. Listening to my teachings, I see. Kill your family.
You gotta love it. Shut up! I'm going to kill you! I'm so glad you have such strong feelings for me, Takumi. Then let's do it. Let's kill each other. In this moment. Here and now. It's just you and me!
1v1 with Omega stats, Takumi? Hell yes. Yes! That's just how we started.
I've got this. Let's do this. Take that!
Will and trusted? Raw.
I've got this. Take this! My turn. This should do it. Let's go. Time to use it.
Knife edge deathmatch.
Let's do this. Here we go.
Owned. Owned.
Say when. This should do it.
Knife edge
I've got
deathmatch.
this. Time to use it. Here we go. This should do it. Let's do this. Time to use it.
Strike at me, I dare you.
This should do it.
Set it off, buddy.
Let's do this.
I dare you.
Yeah. Hey. Good to go. Let's go. Hey. Here we go. Take that.
Goodbye, Ato.
Hey. We need to regroup. Good to go.
He was being backed into the machine. There's my S rank. Yo, the panning shot.
I lost. You're bleeding a lot, too. Not much cryptoglobin left in you, is there?
Those bombs took a lot out of you, eh, Takumi? The Machin. Was it worth it?
Shut up.
My hand trembled as I gripped my blade. My vision was blurry and warped.
At this rate, you'll die too.
That much was obvious. Absorbing Ato's cryptoglobin might be able to save me. But I didn't want to do something like that even if it meant I'd die.
What's it matter to you? Then do it.
Tell me one last thing. Did you always truly hate us? All those days, smiling together. You weren't even being a little sincere.
Of course I was being sincere. Couldn't you tell? I love you guys. Love and peace. How unfortunate and tragic that things had to end up like this.
You won't even let death stop you from being a jerk.
Giving in to my rage, I raised my sword and... Oh, fuck. Blood oozed out of Ato's mouth. The life drained out of his face in front of my eyes. And almost as if we were connected, I reached my limit. The strength drained from my body, and my vision grew darker and darker. I forgot about everyone. Everything. And then...
See you around, best friend.
Just before I lost consciousness, all I could hear was Ato's last words echoing in my head. That was Ra. Best friend. So who's the main character now? I'm thinking me, right? I'm thinking me. Ah, what about me, man? Come on. I'm the main character. $11. Very good. Very, very good. All right, where to next? How do I zoom in? Probably here? I would think. Yeah. This one I imagine being short, maybe. But maybe not. I mean, it can only be so long. This is also still prior to the final battle. At most, we do the fight again, but I don't even think we'll get that far. No.
I'm sorry. I can't accept your request.
Takumi, I knew it! Takumi. I know I already said this, but I refuse to lose anyone else. I don't have the right to compare the value of two lives. To sacrifice one in order to save another? I see. Are you truly sure about this? Yeah, there has to be another way to help Nozomi. A better way that doesn't mean losing someone I care about. Nicely put, Takumi. We'll just have to find that way together.
Yeah.
Well, it's your choice, team leader. I'll do whatever you say. Sometimes answers could just fall in your lap if you think about it long enough. Yo. Inner Tsubasa cheering that Takumi chose her son to live over that skank Nozomi. Good idea. That's the first time you've ever said anything you've ever said has ever made me feel better, Gaku. That was the first time? Right. We'll find a way to fix her, no matter what it takes, or how much it costs. I hear you loud and clear. I'll move on. We might be able to find another way if we just hold on. I'm willing to bet on it. We weren't going to sacrifice anybody. We were all united on that front. It'll be okay. We can do this. We will find a way to save Nozomi. Our adventures will continue. In Jump Giga, we set to work with renewed determination. We couldn't find a way. The end. Things are going to be okay. We can do this. We can overcome any obstacle in our way. But of course, my hopes proved to be baseless. They were cruelly and unceremoniously dashed. veh'xness and Ato showed up together, teamed up to kill us all. And also Ima. I woke up to the sound of my door being pounded furiously. Suspicious, I slowly opened the door. Takumi, it's horrible! Moko flew into my room, pale as a ghost. There was only one thing that could warrant this much panic. Dread welled up inside me. What's wrong? Swallowing hard, seemingly trying to calm herself, Moko opened her mouth with trembling lips. Nozomi! Nozomi stopped breathing! No! What? My memories after that are hazy. They're vague to me now. They were just something that happened on a screen. I went to Nozomi's room at Moko's urging. I saw Nozomi there, unmoving, eyes closed. I touched her beautiful face. The lifeless sensation of her skin, like heavy rubber, was terrifying. Kurara showed up, and after breaking down in tears, she hit me in the face as hard as she could. It hurt badly, but I kept quiet because I knew I deserved the punishment. That only provoked her more. She climbed on top of me and beat me until everyone else finally managed to restrain her. I knew there was blood running out of my nose, but it barely even registered. Oh my god. We went to Nozomi's funeral and it became a very different game. We built a coffin and buried Nozomi. Sleeping Beauty? She looked like Sleeping Beauty. No. She got to die young and beautiful. Maybe she was lucky that way. I was completely repulsed at myself for trying to find comfort in a thought like that. In the end, I never got to share any of it with her. My feelings for her, the things I wanted to say to her, none of it. They're back. I was unable to cling to her coffin, unable to shed a tear, unable to even pray for her soul. I simply watched her final moments in stunned silence. And immediately after that, hi-ho, hi-ho, off to work we go. Intruder alert blared. Another enemy attack. I had to fight. I had to fight and save everybody. So I came back from the future. I grabbed my infuser, but my grip had become loose. Even so.
Guess you can't win them all.
Damn. Did he kill himself? Oh my god. Did he, or are we just saying that, like, they fought and lost? Unending nightmare. Wow. That's 12, right? You're so dramatic. It's true, they had no more purpose. They lost her. They lost who it was all about. How far back are we going now? We did this. Was this the choice to... Oh, this was FB. And then we already did the tattoo. My girlfriend dies and it's complete devastation. What if you tell the others? We already did that. This is just the end. Are we done? We're done with coming of age, right? Look at us. All right. Well, we're not going back to this. We're doing what I promised. We're going back to kill Ato. I'm gonna miss him though. We're definitely gonna have to jump back and forth after this. Can't be without Ato for that long. Kill him. Kill him! Yes! Kill! Kill him, janitor boy, yeah! You want some? Oh yeah, I'll take a little bit of that. Kill him. That's right. Just like the Undying Flames boy said, I came back so I could change the future. Many scenarios had just run in my head of what could happen if I had spared Ato. But here I was, 11 weeks later, making my actual decision to kill him. There would be no Takumi Island. There would be no coming of age. That would be stupid. That's just wish fulfillment. If I let Ato live, history might repeat itself. If I don't want that to happen, then my choice is clear. Hit me with some of that skinny pop, Omokage. Sure thing, Eggman. How do you know my name, by the way? Sure thing, Eggman. I need to end his life here and now. It's funny, they call it skinny pop, but by the time you've finished eating it, you've probably consumed more than the average popcorn. Yeah, that's how they get you. Oh, we're doing it like this? Oh, this rocks.
Somebody has to do it.
Does that mean we get the stat boost off of this? Permanently? Are you sure it wouldn't be funny if I was alive, Takumi? Think of all the rules. Coming of age? Kill your family. Does look a little odd. Excuse me. Yeah. Suddenly I found myself walking to my room. It's almost like I was running from something. Also, it's not about Nozomi anymore. Finally, oh, it's not really, I've got to take Ato out of this. Finally made it to the rooftop when I saw them there, as if they'd been waiting for me. What's going on with you, Sumino? Why would you leave the gym without saying anything? You didn't even say bye to Omokage. He was really hurt by that. Maybe you didn't want to see out Suki looking like that?
Aha!
You have nothing to worry about, Sumino. You made a wise decision. You did the right thing. He was trying to destroy me, your commanding officer. And that's not all. He was trying to slaughter all of humanity. You're our savior. The hero who saved mankind. Think of all the families you saved from Shoma. So you don't have a single thing you need to regret. How do you know that? Oh, I know that, kid. I didn't know about that. I don't know about that. Ato's dead, so I'm smoking a pack that I lit with my own undying flames. Personally, I get the feeling you're walking down the wrong path. Or perhaps I should say, he's strayed off the path he was meant to walk as a human being. Wow, FB, you didn't have to lay it on so thick. FB. I like that. Dad? No. May be true that Ato committed many crimes in the future, you know, Takumi. But he hadn't done anything wrong here and now, had he? Who was that? Who was that Adolf he was talking about? You're just a baby. You're just a baby. You're just a baby. Just gotta remind myself he's just a baby. He hadn't created any androids yet, Takumi. You've executed an innocent human being for crimes he might have possibly committed in the future. People can change, I believe so at least. But you didn't give him the chance. That doesn't sound like the right thing to do to me. Shut up. What? Think I don't know all that already? You don't have to shove it down my throat. You're really laying it on thick with the themes and such. I clenched my fists and practically barked my rebuttal at the ghost boy before running off to my room. It was oppressively silent in my room. I didn't bother to turn the lights on. I just sank into a corner and wrapped my arms around my knees. I did the right thing. I did the right thing. I repeated this to myself over and over again.
You're our savior. The hero who saved mankind. So you don't have a single thing you need to regret.
Don't worry about it, Sumino. The little C-ray on your shoulder here. Why do you have devil horns? Just don't look at those. Come on. Look, a halo. Ooh.
You've executed an innocent human being for crimes he might have possibly committed in the future. People can change. I believe so, at least.
Why is it voiced now?
But you didn't give him the chance.
Why is it voiced in the flashback? It wasn't just voiced, was it? Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! I covered my ears and squeezed my eyes shut. How come I could hear their voices now? Literally... I'm worried the baby thinks people can change. When I did, I could see Ato, now a blackened lump of flesh, staring at me hatefully. Look at me, Takumi. Look at my guts spilling out. Look at my intestines. Oh, Takumi, you've really made a mess of me. My eyes flew open. I was scared to so much as blink. I focused on my breathing, the only sound in the room. Spent the night curled into a ball, my eyes wide open the whole time. I think, like, worst case scenario, we could have brainwashed him. That would have been a fairly foolproof method. You don't make the decisions around here, little dude.
To rise and shine.
Back to the defense room with you, and he, like, banishes him. Ah!
Get ready for your third day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Single digits. Why would he say that?
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Gaku waking up. It's weird that he specified that we're still in the single digits. I mean, I get it, man. It's only day 3.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
It's not like explaining the situation wouldn't have solved this. Locking him in a cage would have been all we needed, and everyone would have left him, and there are no questions asked. Takumi, what the hell, man? Why did you... Eito! He... Oof! Shoo! Everyone's cold eyes pierced through me as I stepped into the cafeteria. They were all staring at me suspiciously. We all saw the body in the gym. Nobody cleaned it up! Well, I was counting on that janitor that Omokage saw to take care of it. I didn't even know we had one. And then Shirai showed up. Right, I explained what happened to everyone. I told him you came back from the future. I told him Eito was abnormal. And that he tried to destroy me last night. I told him everything, but they seem reluctant to believe me. Obviously. You tell us he came back from the future? And you think any of us are dumb enough to just be like, oh, well, if you say so. Yeah, none of us are that stupid, dude. If a useless single-celled organism like me might be permitted to speak, are we sure Takumi isn't experiencing some sort of delusion? At the very least, there's no way he can prove he's not. That would mean Mr. Sumino got caught up in this delusion and ended up murdering someone. That would make him the abnormal one around here. Kako's words weighed heavily on me, but it wasn't true. I'm not sure if I'd made the right choice last night. I still don't have confidence in my decision, even though I already made it. But what I experienced last time really happened. There's no way it was a delusion. I need them to understand that, if nothing else. Guys, have you ever questioned why we're in the 100-line Last Defense Academy 2? It's real, I tell you. That can be explained away by the presence of a higher being, Mr. Sumino. They're the weird ones. It's not us. Everyone hear me out. It's a long story, but I looked right into everyone's eyes as I began to recount what I knew about the previous 100 days. I told them everything that happened. World Death, Cryptoglobin, the Exodus Project, the artificial satellite. I told them about the boy made of undying flames and his infant body in the defense room. I caught them up on all their bits from the first 100 days, even the existence of the second-to-last Defense Academy and the 5 other fighters there, under the command of Nigo. Yeah, well, Shirai spilled the beans on this route already. The only thing I left out was what I learned about Nozomi. Secrets she shared that first time were between her and me. No, seriously, come with me, guys. Come on. Look. That too could mean anything. It was night by the time I was done talking. But still, the doubt in their faces never left. I knew why, too. It's because I'd killed Eito. In their eyes, my story was nothing more than an elaborate and lengthy excuse. Coco Bandicoot. I had that installed myself. It's meant to represent 2 siblings. I was trying to confuse them by weaving a fantastical, impossible tale. The day 3 Ima, who has already installed a giant 2. I see. I think I understand. Doesn't look that way to me. I simply mean I understand what you think happened. Whether it's true or not is another story. Talking anymore is just a waste of time. I don't want to talk to you. No, wait, Takamaru. I have to. Yeah, whatever. Why don't we call it for today and get out of here? Me and the monster trio got some work to do. Right. It's late now.
Huh?
What do we do with Ato's body? It's still lying there in the gym. Should we bury him?
Oh.
Wait, it would be so pitiful to bury him when he looks like a burnt pretzel stick, with all his intestines hanging out. Oh my god, his guts spilled everywhere. Dude. I wish we could do something about that. Where's that janitor that Omokage was telling us about? That's what I'm saying! Like what? Restore his body to how it used to be, perhaps? Is that even possible? Obviously, I can't do it, but maybe C-Ray. Oh, well, I mean, it's not that I can't do it, but that's a super secret technique written at the very end of the super secret commanding officer manual. So how in the world did you know about it, Shizuhara? Just a guess. A guess? I've had it with you kids. It's only day 3. Why don't we do that? I told you, it's such a pity. We don't know if he was really a traitor or not. Oh man, is this the Ato we found on the table, maybe? A body deserves dignity no matter what sins that person may have committed in life. Isn't it only normal to want a body in such a tragic state to look more like it used to be? What is her angle? No one objected to her suggestion. Sura reluctantly agreed. Why didn't she offer this to anyone else? He must have decided it wasn't worth antagonizing everyone over it when it was only our 3rd day here. Is this to the melody of an existing song? I don't know this one. It's from American Dad. That's funny. Oh yeah, here we go. This is definitely the body we found. We transported Ato's body to a classroom on the 2nd floor. Hiroko jumped to this timeline. That's fascinating. And also tells me that the timelines are canon. The multiple timelines are all canon. You can leap to a timeline. It's so cold. What is this room? That's a morgue. A morgue? A smorgasbord? Wow! No, a morgue. Where are the snacks? It's a morgue, Ema. No. But... brother. I know. This isn't funny at all. Remember that from last time? Never used it? Oh, well, in a way, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
This is where we store bodies whose causes of death are unknown. Say one of you got killed by an unknown weapon during a defensive battle. A bioweapon, nanomachine, something like that. In that case, we need to dissect you in order to properly determine the cause. Who would do that? I don't... He's supposed to be coming in a couple days. Nigo told me he found the perfect guy. Just gotta trust, I guess. It must be like that janitor. A place to store the bodies in a situation like that, which is why we have this room. Temperature set really low to keep the bodies from decomposing. Everybody hunched their shoulders against the cold as they looked around the room. Their breath steamed in the air.
Yeah.
Well then, I'm gonna get started on restoring the body. Y'all mind stepping out? How long will it take, Doc? I should have it done by tomorrow morning. Oh, right, one last thing. We were about to leave when Sirei stopped us. I know it's sudden, but as of today, I'd like to officially designate Sumino as the Special Defense Unit's team leader. Huh? You saved me, Sumino. And you know the future. Plus you have red hair, so I'm sure you'll make a great leader. What kind of reason's that? I will not entertain any objections. That's an order from your commanding officer. Disobey and you'll be court-martialed. You're to do as Sumino says starting tomorrow. Got it? We returned to the roof, and someone started playing sexy music. Everybody's faces were even more gloomy, having seen Eito's body up close. They all vanished inside their rooms without saying a word. Left on my own, I casually glanced up at the sky and saw the satellite. The artificial satellite hung in the sky, lit with countless mechanical lights. Felt further away than the last time I saw it. Just then I heard a pop inside my head. The very next moment, I was suddenly unconscious.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 4th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Was that day 3? It might have been. In the morning, it was early. In the morning, I skipped going to the cafeteria and went back there instead. Somebody else had got there before me. Yuriko. Good morning. Did you eat breakfast? No, not yet. I'm not hungry. I could maybe go for a frog, though. I could definitely eat a frog. That's oddly specific. I could definitely eat a frog. I could definitely go down on a nice frog right now. That's a strange wording choice. Even Hiriko's a little taken aback. That's wow.
Oh.
A frog? Forget that. What are you doing here? After a moment of silence, Hiroko answered. A frog? What did he mean by that? I bite the inner thighs of a frog, right? Probably for the same reason you are. I wanted to see the results of the restoration. Siri's not here. Does that mean he's done? Only one way to find out. Want to take a look? I do. Yuriko approached the body. She stopped in front of it and quietly pulled back the sheet covering Eito's body. Yeah.
Looks like it's done. At the very least, he's not a burnt pretzel anymore.
Yuriko, why are we playing that song? I was just thinking about what you said about the frog and... just as he was. This is the same CG. So we leapt to this timeline. I feel vaguely relieved seeing him. Kiss me, Takumi. Kiss me over him. I hadn't forgiven him for what he'd done to us last time, but I felt some guilt about bringing him to such an undignified end. Kiss me like one of your frog girls. Ribbit. Now that his body was back to the way it used to be, the painful mass of emotions within me eased a little.
It feels wrong to bury him in the dirt after all this effort to get him so pristine.
What is wrong with her all of a sudden?
Why don't we leave him like this for a little longer?
Takumi, dim the lights. They're already dim. Dim the lights. No sooner had she finished than Gaku came barreling into the room. Holy crap! There you guys are. We found something messed up. Come look, we found a dead frog. Kako found a frog. Just hurry, you'll see for yourself. I didn't mean to kill him. I thought he could be a fun little pet. Hiroko and I practically flew down the stairs as we followed Gaku to the classroom on the first floor, dashing inside upon our arrival. What is this? This is, I literally, in my middle school, we had a science lab that was rarely used. And they had one of those like chalk or like whiteboards that you could like flip. You know, you could like flip it around and write on the back of it. And on the back of it, it said something like, "If you leave this room, I will kill you." And there were a bunch of schoolyard rumors about it. There were a bunch of schoolyard rumors about the ghost of the science lab. Spray paint. Someone sprayed a message on the digital blackboard. Don't they know this'll never come out? I looked at the message. Leave the school now or I'll kill you all. I was the first one to find it, but it wasn't me. I finished breakfast early and was wandering around the school when I saw this. Then he came back to the cafeteria and told us about it. And when we went back, Lord Hoppington was found with a fork in him. Lord Hoppington? He's my pet frog. And she looks at the camera and winks.
Huh?
We all came running to see for ourselves. But who would pull some kind of dumb prank like this? Prank? I said what I said. Who would take this shit seriously? Looks like some snot-nosed kid wrote it. You know, back at my school in the science lab? I believe it, though. Well, now, I believe it, though. It's way more interesting that way. I smell a killing game in the air. Whether it's serious or not, we do know it's not the work of an invader. If she gets her wish here, I'm so here for it. This would be a great inciting event. Takumi drew first blood. The alarm would have gone off if one of them tried to get in here. They don't know our language. On top of that, I doubt it could have been one of them. What if it was Ato? Huh? You know, maybe the restoration brought him back like a zombie. I don't think that's possible. His appearance may have been restored, but his cryptoglobin's gone. I was drinking my root beer float. Tree bark, ice cream, and beer. What? And besides, we just saw him. He definitely wasn't breathing. So that means the person behind this thread is in the room with us now. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody glanced around, trying to see what everyone else was thinking. Their eyes were filled with distrust and unease. Oh. Yeah, wait, but hold on. There's one other person it could be, right? Yeah, it could be that janitor guy. Everyone seemed to have an idea of what I was getting at.
Aha!
That's right, C-Ray. I definitely wouldn't put it past him. But why would he write a threatening message like this? We can figure that out later. For now, we need to find him. So began the hunt for C-Ray. We found him only seconds later, even though we cut to this shot of the clouds. Turned out he was very close to the classroom and was actually right outside the door. Oh.
No.
Oh. No.
Siri?
What the hell?
You're kidding.
Kill your family, and Ato's already dead. Oh my god.
Why? How could this happen to him?
Oh, the humanity. Everyone was deeply disturbed, but the shock I felt went far beyond theirs. After all, I'd seen this very scene before, the last time I went through this. Back then, Ato had been responsible for it, but Ato didn't exist in this world any longer. Oh, odd that he would say in this world like that. Alright, well, immediately here are my suspicions. Hiroko is acting weird, I think. Ato from another timeline? That would be lame. I don't know, that's all we have to go off of. No point thinking about it yet. I killed him myself 2 days earlier. And yet the same thing was happening all over again. The whole reason I fought Ato in the first place was to prevent this. So how? Why? We returned to the classroom in a daze. Everyone stood in silence for some time. Their eyes were cast downward, expressions grave. Finally, Gaku broke the silence. It could have been other timeline Hiroko. Honestly, maybe this is other timeline Hiroko. Takamaro, you still think this is all a prank? It could have been. It could have been a spare body, right? But if this isn't a prank, then it's just not fair. They didn't even give us the chance to leave. Maybe it means the kill you all part will start as soon as we see the message. Still, it's not right. It's highly probable that Syria was destroyed before we woke up. Somebody would have noticed otherwise. That means it happened before Gaku found the message. So one of us had to die before we even knew we were being threatened? How utterly unreasonable. In movies, terrorists always set off a small-scale explosion, then claim responsibility, right? Once everyone knows it's not a prank, they announce that they're going to carry out another crime. Army had a point. She did have a point, though. It was possible the culprit did this to Syria to show they were serious. In that case, we'd be fine so long as we did what they demanded. Temporarily leaving the school and seeing what happened before returning would be the safest option. This is like crazy for the rest of them. It's day 4 here. They haven't even fought like a real battle yet. But there was no guarantee that the person who wrote the message was the same person who destroyed Sirei. It wasn't out of the question that the message really was just a prank. But even if it was, we'd still have to deal with the threat of whoever destroyed Sirei still being nearby. Also, like, what would have set this event off? Ato died. Who would, like what changed? Who snapped? For now, I need to figure out if we listen to the message or not. Do we leave the school or do we ignore it and stay? It's up to me to decide. Let's leave the school. I'm getting my ass out of here. This is raw. I'm gonna make a Hail Mary here. I think if you say yes, or I think if you say no and you stay, I'm calling it. I think we're going to do a killing game. I feel it. I think this is Darumi's time. I think if we leave, where are we going to leave to? Is this just an ending? Are we going to go to second to last? I'm doing no. If I really want this, I think it's going to happen. We're going down this way. But we're gonna end it there.
Hey guys, listen. We can't listen to the message.
That's our cliffhanger for the day. That's our cliffhanger. We're doing it. Double save for good luck. Do I have the right amount? Clear 12? Yes, we're good. Guys, that's it. Got a lot done. I'm excited. I hope. I hope. I think it'll be fun. We go from no Dorome to her route. That's what I'm hoping here. Yeah. Hey, thanks for chilling. I gotta go, but have a great week. Thanks for hanging. Happy holiday if you have it. I'm excited. I have the day off, so I'm gonna do whatever. And other than that, take care. Have a great week. Later, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.